some great Heisman Trophy winners, legendary coaches, and today the Seminole War chant will be rocking this place. Today a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Georgia Southern Eagles taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Johnson looking to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, that time on third down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense snapping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up fourth down.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. On the run, it's Gibson. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has.
Breaks into the open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. Was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's McCoy. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Give to the single back. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown Seminoles!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the run, it's Bradley. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Now on the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll send the back in motion. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The Eagles are on the move. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. He's taking the shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Gives it on the option. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the 1st down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. With the catch, it's Ware. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Finds his man. It's McCoy. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Here's a heat. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
The Seminoles need to pick it up on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Johnson looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll take it himself. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
That boy fast. Goodness gracious. When he pulls the ball down, he can go chew up yards so quick, just like a running back. Man, the speed is evident on that QB.
And you know, everybody likes to call him dual threat. I'd say just plain old threat. He is a problem.
Yeah, and you're putting, at a younger age, you're putting your quarterback now, the best athlete on the field, at the quarterback spot, so he can go make plays. And he's used to playing quarterback and throwing the ball and been doing this whole life.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Georgia Southern comes to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to take off. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Quickly complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
No.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the 1st half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight.
Oh, fucking.
Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him
I'm
stopped.
so sick of
They're
Gary.
eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Eagles will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Gets the back moving. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his tight end.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
On the ground, it's Gibson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You've got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Oh, this man, boy.
I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Quarterback keeps it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Looks as if he's going to run it. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Oh, man. I'm not doing nothing I'm supposed to do.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Leaves it with the back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The run from the shotgun. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. Johnson wants to throw it. Touchdown, Eagles! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
Oh, my God. Man!
What a play to set him up.
Oh, my God, bro.
And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season.
Why did he give me that lollipop pass?
But they take the football away, and once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
That's how this thing.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Gibson. At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden, have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He fires to the left side. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Knowles want to pick up the tempo. This is a design run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot.
Oh my God.
And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
The defense stiffened on the last play. Now it's third and goal again from the 2.
Oh my
Trying
God.
to slam in. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And that's a really good stop by this defense. Third down, they run the football, they're physical. You gave up some yards on the possession, so be it. Nice job forcing the fourth down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Alabama endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Johnson looking to throw. They're working that left side. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. He'll keep it himself. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39, and it'll be fourth down.
And man, they sneaked the option in there on third and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. He got some yards, but now you're forced into a fourth down, and this might be a passing situation.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. At the 35, he's loose. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Oh.
That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on fourth down. Instead, they back up.
Golly, I'm getting killed, man.
Brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Chance this quarterback, bro. He can't throw.
That's a
Oh, Gary
Perfect
Vegas is
example of not
final
settling for a
round.
fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
My God.
They'll leave it with him. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Knowles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
That's a really good tackle.
Man, listen, bro. Gary's pass defense today
Big,
has
reliable
been
security
nothing
punch.
short.
And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the
Oh, we're
QB
not
that
blocking.
fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive
Oh
coordinator.
my
You're
God.
asking, hey, can we slide
We
our
can't
offensive
pass
line and
block
help
Gary's
out
team.
blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job.
Like, no lies.
tackling the
Like,
football.
what?
Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my God!
Incomplete on 4th
Yes.
down, and man, did they need to keep that
Oh
drive
my
alive.
God,
Nice
man!
job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense.
I gotta take him out, bro. Awful.
To just run this
I
clock
can't really
and get out of here
anymore.
with a win.
First
My
play
God,
of the
man! We
drive
have missed
comes from the
passes all
38.
day today.
They'll move the tight end. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back, let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Uncorks it with the catch. It's Walton. Jumped on top of the pile.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced. But this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
splits and wants to throw it. Finds his man. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Calls his own number. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Oh my God, my
They'll put
team
this one in
sucks.
play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Throws for the tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in the two-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football, so faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Wants to go up top on first down.
Like, bro.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it for the late touchdown, but probably a little too late, barring just an epic finish.
And this sure feels like too little, too late. This
Lost the
offense,
first
they
game.
needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's
Bro.
over.
And good coverage and
bro.
better hands on that shot to the end zone.
We can't throw like
Lining up for the onside kick, just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle.
85s and 86s.
The hands team out there to avert disaster, and
bro,
so
like,
they
I've
do.
had
They ought to be able to
terrible
run
passes.
out the clock from here.
Like arid. Awful. Of course that pick six didn't help me. That was my fault for accidentally tapping that damn ball.
Rides to back and leaves it. Powers through the defender. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays and
That
big.
pick six, man. That was so bad, bro. Out here doing bullshit. That's what I was doing.
Awful.